When you look at your life and think, so what do you think? Anyone here in the chat that know what do you have to think? Anyone here? Any idea? No. Here, look at your life and think. Why am I so tired? Did that make sense to you? Do you ever think like that or no? I hope you let me know in the chat. What do you think about it? Do you ever think that way or no? I hope you can give me the answer. What I should relax. Right? Do you ever feel tired all the time? You're not able to relax? Did that happen to you? Why do I feel overwhelmed by things that seem small? Do you ever have that feeling? I hope everyone can share with me in the chat. What do you think about this? You have that kind of thinking or no? I mean, how many times you wake up in the morning and you think like that, you're tired all the time and you don't know what's wrong with you. Do you ever think like that or no? I hope you can share with me your feeling in the chat so I can learn a little bit more about you. Anyone here that can help me out? Give me an answer about what do you think? Okay. If not, then I'll continue. A lot of people think they have motivation problem. Do you think so? Do you have motivation problem or no? Or do you have any kind of problem? Does that sound familiar to you or no? Anyone here can you give me an answer or no? People think that they're lazy, weak, or not disciplined enough. So does that happen to you? Do you think that way or no? I hope someone can give me an answer in the chat and let me know. Just, I'd like to know how do you feel. Do you feel like that or no? No, people think like that, but sometimes the real problem is not your motivation. So why did I say that? Why did I say the problem is not your motivation? If you feel tired all the time, you don't want to do anything, and you don't know what's wrong with you, and if you think if you're not lazy, then what is it then? Right? Anyone? Sometimes the nervous system have been under stress for too long. That your body has learned to stay in protection mode. So let me address about this a little more. When you let's say if you've been under stress environment, maybe danger environment for a long time, then your nervous system had to adapt. It had to learn to stay alert all the time. The same with your body, that's all your body knows. And that's why, your body stays on alert. It had to be in protection mode because your nervous system has only one job, that is protecting you or keeping you alive. And that's why it's working very hard to do its job, to protect you, keep you alive. And there's nothing wrong with you. You're not lazy, you're not broken. And I hope you understand that. Now, let me give you an example. Let's think about a car alarm. You know how the car alarm works, right? The alarm, it decides to protect the car, right? When someone is trying to break in, that's the job of the car alarm, right? To protect the car. Everyone get that, right? But imagine if that alarm stays all day, if it stays on all day and keep on ringing, so how does that feel? Every day, right? Eventually, it would drain the battery. Do you ever have the car alarm like that? If you sometimes, let me rephrase that statement. Some of the car have the car alarm is very sensitive, and every time, like when somebody walk by or the wind blow by, and the car goes on, the alarm shouts up, but nothing wrong, just the wind blow through the car and shake the car maybe a little bit, and the alarm keeps on ringing. Now imagine if you leave your car, let's say you leave your car inside your garage, depending on where you live, in front of the home, and the alarm stays on all day and ring the alarm bell, and that's first of all it would ring the alarm, and maybe second of all it kind of annoying. You have to go and check the car, maybe turn up the alarm all the time, and it, I guess it's not a fun thing to do, right? Now, the same thing can happen with our nervous system, because probably our nervous system works the same way as the car alarm, right? Your body is trying to protect you. Excuse me. Now, your body is trying to protect you, but when stress takes too long, that protection system can become exhausting. Am I right? Because just imagine, if all day your nervous system stays on alert all the time, and how does that make you feel, right? You feel exhausting, you feel tired, because your body stiff like it. You can't do anything. Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Tina, for joining. So that I think that's a very good analogy. Comparing the nervous system to the car alarm. You don't want to have a very sensitive nervous system, or not sensitive, but the nervous system that is staying alert all the time. Then you're not able to rest at all. You have to stay on alert all the time, and it can be draining your energy, right? And you're not able to do anything. You're not able to function at all because you stay on alert all the time, all day, and I don't think that's a very good thing to do. And it can be draining all your energy. Because, you can't function like other people, right? Now, have you ever felt like you're tired, but your mind is still running? Let me know in the chat, everyone. So, what are you making for dinner, Tina? So now, before we talk about the size, let's understand what survival mode actually means, right? A lazy woman's dinner, chicken breast strip and tater tot. Oh, so how do you cook your chicken breast, Tina? Oh, you put in the air fryer? Okay. There you come. There you go. Yeah, fryer comes in handy sometime, right? Now let's go back to. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Now our nervous system had an important job. So what is that job? It's constantly scan our environment and ask, am I safe? Is that something I need to prepare for? When there is danger, the system helps us react. So how does it help us to react? It gives us energy, focus, and the ability to act. The problem is when the body doesn't get the message that the danger has passed. Now, let me give you some example. Maybe someone grew up in an environment where they always have to be careful. Maybe they experience a lot of criticism, pressure, conflict, uncertainty. So does that happen to you? Say maybe in your childhood, maybe I don't know. It could be some of you grew up in that kind of environment, where people you receive a lot of criticism, people look down on you, you you were under a lot of pressure as a kid. You had a lot of conflict going on in your life, and you didn't know what to do. And the future, it was uncertainty. You didn't know what to do by your life, right? I get that happens a lot. And maybe have been carrying work stress, family responsibilities, or emotional pressure for years. You know how that feel, right? If you have been work stress and a lot of job, like my personal experience, there was a lot of job in my life that I've been going through that, like every day it's stressful. I didn't like the job, I felt like it got well punishment to go to the job every day. I didn't like the job. I didn't like people around me, and that kind of work stress that you have to deal with. But you had to go do the job to survive, right? To have money, to put food on the table, to pay bills, and etc. etc. The same thing with family responsibilities. Something you don't want to do, but you have to get it's your some of the responsibility that you need to be taken care of, right? Maybe you're under a lot of emotional pressure, right? You say the people around you give you a lot of problems that create emotional stress for you, right? And it's not a very good thing to do. I mean, when you live in that kind of environment, when you have too much pressure and it I don't know, you feel like you can't relax at all. You're not having a happy life. So now if you live in that kind of environment, then the body can start learning. What is it learning? You learn that I need to always be ready. I had to be on alert all the time. I had to be ready to respond to whatever the pressure coming at me. Now, have you ever felt like you're always preparing for the next problem, even when things are okay? So did that happen to anyone in here? Let me know in the chat. I want to know if did it happen to you or no? Now, one side that your nervous system may be overwhelmed. You feeling tired after you sleep or when you take a break. you know. So why that you feel tired when you take a break, when you sleep? I think if you take a break, you should be able to relax, right? And why you feel tired, you know? And that doesn't make sense, right? Oh, maybe I can try this one. Uh, Normally, breath should recharge us, right? But when your body is constantly using energy to stay alert, then relaxation doesn't always feel refreshing. Is that right or no? Anyone experience this? Let me know in the chat. Does it relating to you or no? Do you feel like this? If you do, let me know in the chat. Now, for example, you might wake up in the morning and immediately feel stressed. Why that? You know, if you have a good night's sleep, you wake up, you should feel refreshed and start your day, right? And you know why you wake up and you feel immediately stressed right away. That doesn't seem right, right? Now let's see why that. You haven't even started your day. But your mind is only thinking. So what does your mind have to think? It think that what do I have to do today? What problems might happen? Um, did I forget something? Did content mental preparation use energy? Yes. Have you ever woken up tired before your day even started? Let me know in the chat if you do. Now, another side is overthinking. Many people who overthink are not trying to make themselves miserable. Their brain is actually trying to protect them. Am I right? Oh. Are you still cooking, Tina? the brain things. If I analyze every possibilities, maybe I can prevent something bad from happening. Oh, okay. Hope you enjoy your dinner, Tina. Hello. You're welcome, Tina. Hello, Latifa. Full time. How you doing? Now, for example, maybe you replayed a conversation from yesterday, or maybe the day before. Did I say the wrong thing? Did that person get upset with me? Or maybe you worried about the future. But if I fail, what if something goes wrong? What if I cannot handle it? The brain is trying to create create certainty in the world, but we cannot control everything. Do you ever find yourself thinking about a problem over and over? Even when you know thinking more won't solve it, but you're still thinking anyway. Do you ever do that or no? Now then let's say that you had trouble feeling calm. This one is interesting because many people don't realize it. Sometimes people become so used to stress that calm feels unfamiliar. So did that happen to you? I know. For example, someone finally had a quiet weekend, no emergencies, no pressure, everything is okay. But instead of enjoying it, they feel uncomfortable. They think I should be doing something. I shouldn't relax yet. Something bad might happen. The body has learned to stay busy and alert. Are you two here, Tina? Learning safety means teaching your body. Okay. Rider, welcome in. That you don't always have to be in emergency mode. Yeah, you can stay with me, Tina, so I can get more people in. When you finally have free time, can you actually enjoy it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a number fluctuates up and down. Under your mind to stay busy. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get more people into what my life, but I'm not really sure how to do that. In other side, small thing feel overwhelming. When your nervous system is already overloaded. Small problem can feel much bigger. Now imagine carrying a backpack. One small item is easy to carry, right? But if you keep adding more and more things, and eventually even small extra item feels heavy. Example, a simple email feels stressful. Small change in plans feels frustrating. Someone asking you one more question feels like too much. It's not always about the size of the problem. Sometimes it's about how much the system is already carrying. So does that make sense to anyone here or no? Have you ever had a small thing happen and thought, why it did affected me too much? Oh, okay. Good to know, Tina. Now here's another side. You always try to please other people. Do you ever do that or no? You always feel guilty and you trying to please other people. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a good side, right, Tina? Another side that the nervous system may be stuck in survival mode. Yep. It's feeling like you always have to keep everyone happy. Yeah, I hope you don't do that because it's just impossible to please everyone, right? Some people learn from a young age that being accepted feels connected to being useful or avoiding conflict. Yep. Yeah, sometimes that's how you learn at a young age, you know. You have to please other people to avoid getting in trouble, right? So they become very good at noticing other people's emotions. They can walk into a room and immediately sense. So what do they sense? Is someone upset? Did I do something wrong? Do I need to fix this? Now, for example, maybe someone asked you to do something, but you're already exhausted. Now, here comes the important part that I think you need to be thinking more about this. Inside, you want to say no. Your body says, I need rest. But your mind says, what if they are disappointed? What if they get upset? What if they think I don't care? So you say yes, even though you're already overwhelmed. So did it ever happen to you or no? The problem is that scantily ignoring your own needs can keep your body in a stressful state. Am I right? Because you got to care about yourself first, not other people. Yeah, yeah, maybe you're not like that, but some other people, they always try to please other people. Now, have you ever said yes to something when you really wanted to say no? Oh yeah, you do. I think that nobody care about yourself more than you care about yourself, right? So you got to care about yourself first before you care about other people. Sometimes you care too much about what other people think, or you're afraid to make people upset. And what if you're exhausted? And who care about you, right? Am I right? So you got to think about yourself first. It's not that you don't care about the other people, but you need to take care of yourself first before you can take care of other people, right? Yeah, yep, you're correct, Tina. Yep. No, here on the side, you feel disconnected from yourself. Another side is feeling disconnected from yourself. That can happen when someone has been focused on surviving for a long time. When you're under stress, sometimes we don't have enough space to process our emotions. You focus on getting through the day. Now, for example, someone asks, How you feeling? And you answer, I'm fine. But when you really think about it, you realize you don't even know. That's what I think. The point. I think a lot of time we lie to ourselves. You say, someone asks you, hey, how your day? How are you? Sometimes you feel tired, you say, hey, I'm fine, even though you're sick, you can barely walk, you to say, hey, I'm fine. I mean, that's like you lie to yourself. You don't feel good, but you say, hey, I'm good, I'm fine. You know, you're tired. You know, something feels wrong. But you have trouble identifying what you need. Am I right about it? Anyone? Let me know in the chat. Sometimes, now this is important to know. People become very good at taking care of someone else, but forget how to check in with themselves. Do you ever do that or no? I mean, you always care about other people and you forget how to care for yourself. I guess not everyone, but a lot of people do, right? When was the last time you stopped and asked yourself, what is that? You ask yourself, how am I feeling today? Do you ever ask yourself that question or no? Just wondering, did it relating to you? Do you feel this way or no? I hope someone can tell me in the chat. Now hit the left side. You feel like you always have to be strong. The left side is something I see often with high achiever. Yeah, that too. You got to learn how to take care of yourself first, right, Tina? And people who carry a lot of responsibility. They feel like they always have to be strong. So is that a good thing or no? They believe. So what do they believe? They believe that I cannot slow down. I cannot show weakness. I just need to push through. Do you ever do that or no? You know that you know what? Being strong is a good quality, right? We need to be strong sometime. It's not being strong like you have to get a lot of muscle, be physically strong. I mean, being healthy is good, but you need to be. Sometimes we want to be mentally strong too, right? But there's a difference between strength and constantly ignore your own needs. So, am I right about it or no? So, if you like to be strong, but you ignore your own needs, that's not a sign of strong. That's not a sign of that's not strong. You know that might be a I don't know. I think that could be a sign of weakness. Because if you don't care about yourself, then it's not good, right? You're gonna be probably gonna be mentally exhausted if you don't care about yourself. If you need to be strong and should be able to care more about yourself, about your own needs, before you care more about other people, right? Am I right about it or no, Tina? Now, for example, um, imagine someone who has been carrying a heavy backpack for years. Everyone see them walking. Everyone says, so what do they say? They say, wow, you're too strong. but nobody sees the weight inside the backpack. Sometime healing starts when we allow ourselves to put the backpack down for a moment. Now let me ask you this. I want everyone to listen and let me know in the chat if you feel like this or no. Do you feel like you're the person who always had to handle everything? Are you that kind of person or no? So sometimes the side of strength is you're able to put out that weight, put that weight up your shoulder for a moment so you can relax, you don't have to carry that weight all by yourself, right? I'm saying the side of strength is you have to know when to get up that heavy weight up your shoulder, right? So if you recognize yourself in some of these sides, what can you do? And maybe that's the question you need to ask yourself, right? The goal here is not to force yourself to become calm overnight. The goal is to slowly teach your body, I'm safe at this moment. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I think it's a good thing, a side strength that you know when to put down that weight up your shoulder and free yourself from that weight. Because a lot of time, if you care too much about other people and the moment that you fall down, who gonna get you up, right? Yeah, I don't know what type of question is that. I can't answer that question. Sorry. Now, here are some other thing that I want to mention. When we stretch, Our breathing often becomes faster and shallower. Your breath becomes very shallow when you remember when like you're running out of breath, right? It becomes shallower. One simple way to communicate safety to your body is through slower breathing. You don't need a complicated technique. No, just notice. So what do you notice? Can I slow my breathing? Can I relax my shoulders? What did his question was? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Can I shorten my body? I think he just wanted to show, and that's it, Tina. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had no idea. These small signals tell your nervous system, I don't have to fight right now. Oh, okay. That's what he said. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think he just wanted to show. That's it. Hey, what you can do, let's take a moment together. Inhale slowly. Yep. You inhale through your nose, you hold for a moment, and you exhale slowly through your mouth. But you exhale slowly, not too fast. Notice if your body feels even 1% different. I mean, it can be a good exercise, slow breathing. I mean, if you do it long enough, you can send signal to your brain and your nervous system that, hey, you don't need to be in protection mode anymore. You can calm down. Hello, I'm teaching slow breathing. Slow breathing help. It send signal to your nervous system that you don't have to stay on alert all the time. You can relax, and that way it does. What spider are you? My name is Thomas. And you can create a small movement of safety. Nice to meet you too, my friend. Many people wait until everything in life is perfect. Olden Lay, yeah, hello Xuân Ngọc. They wait till everything in life is perfect before they allow themselves to relax. I'm in the US, my friend. Yeah, I don't know what to say. But you never sit them, learn from the small movements. Oh, okay, nice to meet you. Yeah, I never been to India before. I wish to go someday. Now, this time example, like drinking your coffee slowly. Do you do that or no? Taking a walk without rushing. Hello, how are you, my friend? Listening to calm music. Smoke stinky cigarette. Yeah, that too. Yeah, this is the more important thing. Spending a few minutes without checking your phone. These movements teach your body. I can experience peace. Yeah, another thing, you need to stop treating rest like something you have to earn. But your body needs rest. Many people believe they can rest only after they finish everything. So did that happen to you or no? The truth is, there's always something else to do, right? If you only rest when everything is done, and you may never rest at all. Now, here's another important thing that probably you need to know. Rest is not laziness, right? Rest is maintenance. Just like phone needs charging, your body needs recovery. Now, here's the more important thing. Um, you need to practice setting boundaries. I think that is important for people to learn, important for you to know, right? For some people, stress comes from constantly even more than they have. Learning to say no is not selfish. Am I right about it, no, Tina? It is a way of protecting your energy. Now, example, instead of saying, sure, I can do that, you can learn to say, I would like to help, but I don't have the capacity right now. So I think that's the proper way to say no to someone, to protect your energy, right? You don't want to drain your energy. Now I want to ask anyone watching this, which of these sites connected with you the most? Was it overthinking, feeling exhausted, always being strong, having trouble relaxing? If you feel comfortable, share in the chat. I want you to remember something important. The nervous system is not your enemy. It developed the patterns because it was trying to protect you. The goal is not to fight yourself. The goal is to understand yourself. Thank you everyone for spending this time with me today. So if this conversation helped you, subscribe to my channel. We talk about anxiety. We talk about anxiety, stress, burnout, and way to build a common relationship with yourself. So you think these sides are important to know, Tina? I think that you need to care more about yourself than other people. Because if you care too much about other people, when you fall down, and who's gonna help you getting up, right? So, oh, thank you, Tina. Because hey, you got to care about yourself. If in type of if you have a hardship, if you're down, and who's gonna help you up? If you're trying to help anyone up, then you could be draining energy. Because you carrying too much on your shoulders. Sometimes you have to know when to put out that weight, and you don't care, heavy weight on your shoulder all the time, right? And it could be you shouldn't be handled more than you can, because that's not a very good thing. And I think setting boundaries is a good thing, because sometimes you have to learn how to say no. You just don't say yes to people all the time, right? Yep, yep, that's true. Because sometimes, I don't know, I think if you care about other people too much, then who can be looking after you, right? And sometimes, I don't know, people think they're afraid. Thank you so much, Tina. And that's the point that I want to point out today, to help everyone understand more about, your system. And sometimes, I don't know, sometimes you want to, you only drain your energy, but when other people ask you to do, to help them, you only say yes because you're afraid that you're gonna make other people upset, and I don't think that's a good thing to do. You need to set your boundaries, and you got to learn how to say no sometimes, right? Let's see. Same thing like I said earlier. It sometimes sometimes you got to learn how to calm down, and you don't have to be in survival mode all the time, and it's not a good thing for you to do. Because you're only one person, right? You cannot please everyone. And you got to think it the other way. Do people always please you if you need help or no? You know. Because sometimes your brain think, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Because sometimes you worry too much, you worry about what you said to other people yesterday. Do I make people upset? Or do I make people angry? Or did I say something wrong to other people? You worry about your future, maybe. What if I fail doing this? What if I fail doing that? What if something goes wrong? Not the way that I think. If I cannot handle this, then what do I do, right? And that's not a good thing. I think the good thing is you get to care about yourself first before you care about other people. Because if you don't have energy to care about yourself, then how do you have energy to care about other people? So that's the point that I want to say. So anyone have any question, comment? What do you think about the live tonight? Did I have a lot of valid points or no? So anyone want to add anything or no? Yep. Thank you so much, Tina. I appreciate you for staying in the live with me and help me feel motivated to go to this live. So that I think that's all I have for tonight. And thank you so much, Tina, for joining my live tonight. Thank you so much for staying with me throughout the whole live. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow or not because I have other thing to do. But I can make an announcement before I go live just to let people know that I could be live or not. I'm not sure. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining my live today. Thank you. You too, Tina.